They're the heartthrobs of yesteryear, but they definitely made a mark on pop culture. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're going down memory lane as we count down our picks of those forgotten teen heartthrobs from the 1980s to the 2000s. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. These hunks can be actors or singers, but didn't necessarily have to be teens themselves. We'll be excluding teen heartthrobs from the 2010s and beyond, since they deserve a list of their own. Number 10. Joey Lawrence.
Come on, what are you talking about? A good-looking guy like you, all wrapped up in duct tape, smelling like, Cleveland?
Sometimes the first is the best, as it is with Joey, the oldest in the Lawrence brother trio, at least when it comes to the 90s. We like Matthew too, but it was Joey who had the biggest impact.
Sounds pointless. Let's do it.
Acting since he was a kid, it was teen Joey who got everyone talking with his role as the dumb jock brother on Blossom.
Nobody does stuff for fat chicks, and since there's a lot of them, I figure it's like this big, fat, untapped market.
Following the show's end, Joey continued acting on TV shows like Brotherly Love, and in made-for-TV movie roles like Disney's Horse Sense.
Nice boots.
Can't play cowboy without him, right?
Throughout it all, Joey dabbled in a music career, releasing pop singles like Nothing My Love Can't Fix and Never Gonna Change My Mind. Even though this part of his career never really took off, you can't knock the guy for his continued hustle. Number 9. Emilio Estevez.
No way.
As the unofficial president of the Brat Pack, Emilio was the guy who had it all. The handsome older brother of Charlie Sheen, Emilio was known for his iconic roles in movies like St. Elmo's Fire and The Breakfast Club, where he played the ultimate high school jock.
I'm not a winner because I want to be one. I'm a winner because I got strength and speed, kind of like a racehorse.
During the 80s and the 90s, his love life was also a topic of conversation, given his engagement to fellow Brat Packer Demi Moore and his 2-year marriage to Paula Abdul. His role as Coach Gordon Bombay in the Mighty Ducks franchise served as one of his last big parts. Since then, he's seemed to move behind the camera as a TV director.
Thanks, bro. But I'm not going home till I take care of business.
Number 8. Chad Michael Murray.
So I guess you're expecting some guy who hangs out at Starbucks and writes poetry.
Chad was definitely one of the biggest names in teen Hollywood back in the early noughties. With recurring roles on Dawson's Creek and Gilmore Girls, it was only a matter of time before he landed a lead role, as he did with One Tree Hill, one of the best teen dramas out there. He got to play a not-so-bad boy with a heart of gold, a role that's perfect for his smoldering good looks.
The peace offering?
We're not at war.
Could have fooled me.
His roles as a romantic lead in teen movies like A Cinderella Story and Freaky Friday further helped to cement his status as a heartthrob.
White Stripes.
Can't stand him.
Oh, I know, me neither. I mean, get a bass player.
Number 7. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, prophecy fulfilled, right? To become my father.
As the son of a famous comedian, it became clear by the mid-90s that Freddie inherited his dad's knack for entertaining.
She was right. We never did get to do our laundry together, and that was it.
Freddie was a powerhouse in movies targeted at teens, such as I Know What You Did Last Summer and She's All That.
Okay. Chill, Tony Robbins.
He was able to play both comedic and dramatic parts, but always worked best as a romantic lead with movies like Down to You, making him the most sought-after guy.
Did you pick perfection or what?
Yeah, Dad. She's perfect for me.
With his part as Fred in the Scooby-Doo movies as one of his last major big-screen roles, it seems like Freddie is more focused on raising his family with wife Sarah Michelle Gellar, as well as working behind the scenes these days, much like he did when he was a director/producer for the WWE.
Whatever the case, Mr. Ink will be there.
Solving mysteries, man.
Number 6. Kirk Cameron.
And now for the Huntington Huskies. It's number 68 in your program, Graham, and number 1 in your heart.
Who didn't have a crush on Kirk? As Mike Seaver, Kirk played the oldest child on the hit sitcom Growing Pains. Mike was the quintessential cool guy. Known for his love of Bruce Springsteen, devil-may-care attitude, and ability to get out of any jam with his smirk. Teenage girls loved him and the guys wanted to be him. Outside of Growing Pains, Kirk had other TV roles like his guest spot on Full House, made-for-TV movies and PSAs.
Sorry, that was my first da-da-da-da.
In his autobiography, He said he was being sent over 10,000 letters of fan mail a week at the height of his success.
Does this sort of thing happen often?
But he walked away from superstardom when he became a born-again Christian at age 17 and shifted his focus to faith-based projects.
It's all about Jesus. And you're spoiling the whole thing.
Number 5. Ryder Strong.
Hey, Bagman. Rough life being an only child, huh?
Known for his floppy brown hair and blue eyes, Ryder was the nicest bad boy to have a crush on in the 90s. In Boy Meets World, he played Sean Hunter, a kid from the wrong side of the tracks and Corey's best friend. The part made him a well-known name with teenage audiences, and he became a regular feature in teen magazines like Tiger Beat.
Thoughtful, pouty, sexy lips? What sense does that make?
I understand it exactly. She means this.
He played the character for 7 seasons on the hit ABC show, and has since dabbled in a few movie roles like in 2002's Cabin Fever.
I got scared. You know, I was just trying to help.
However, he did reprise the role of Sean in the 2010s for the Boy Meets World sequel Girl Meets World, along with former castmates, such as his fellow teen heartthrob Will Friedle.
Ow!
Number 4. Adam Brody.
But listen, I'm gonna be in here if you guys need me or anything.
As Seth Cohen on The OC, Adam was the hunky nerd who stole our hearts. Quick-witted, quirky, and funny, Adam was arguably the true heart of the popular series. Like Chad Michael Murray, he got his start on Gilmore Girls and quickly proved that he should be the star of his own show.
Wow, a compliment from the master.
Adam seemed pretty much like a lot of his characters, which made him a breath of fresh air in a sea of too cool for school types. Since The OC ended, he's had a couple film roles, such as In the Land of Women and Scream 4. We miss him on screen, but at least in real life, he seems to be doing just fine, since he married Leighton Meester, aka Blair Waldorf, and is now a father.
I'll give you my pants. No, they look better on you.
Number 3. Scott Baio. As one of the decade's ultimate bays, Scott was pretty much a permanent fixture on the big and small screens from the late 1970s onwards. He played Chachi on Happy Days and endeared himself to the audience with his puppy dog eyes and easy smile.
No, John, I'm not saying we should date. I just think that maybe we could, I don't know, just get together.
His character was so popular that it landed him a spin-off with Joni Loves Chachi. It only lasted a year, but Scott was able to bounce back with Charles in Charge.
Yeah, why couldn't we make the rules?
You?
Off-screen, he was known to be something of a lady killer with high-profile relationships. Since his heyday, he's dabbled in reality TV, all while being a very vocal Republican.
I'm a little concerned that I'm on the Clinton radar screen because people that disagree with her tend to disappear.
Number 2. Tom Welling.
Then sacrifice me, because I'm not going to let you kill anyone else.
Tom seems to be mostly MIA these days, and we couldn't be more upset about it. After a recurring role on Judging Amy, Tom landed his breakout role as Superman's alter ego on the hit show Smallville.
Clark, he's my friend.
Lana, the last time Lex went off the deep end, you got trampled by a horse.
He portrayed Clark Kent for a whopping 10 years on the small screen, which showed off his comedic timing, knack for action, and superbod. Understandably, Smallville didn't give him much time for film roles, so Tom has only been in a handful, like the cheaper by the dozen movies.
If you want your shot at glory, Dad, if you want to have it all, you do what you gotta do. But quit feeding us this line about being a happier and stronger family.
Following 2016's The Choice, however, we can certainly hope we'll get to see more of his chiseled good looks on either the big screen or the small screen.
You remember that one back up in Charleston who couldn't keep her hands off of you?
Sure do. I'm gonna marry her one day.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Can you take the PM for me?
On New Year's Eve?
Well, look at it this way. You won't have to go to a square dance by yourself. So what do you think?
I was just wondering, am I here to play, or am I just here for show?
Number 1, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Hello, Beth. Maybe hi, Beth. Or maybe hi, and no Beth. I mean, she knows who she is, right?
Who was a bigger 90s teen heartthrob than Jonathan Taylor Thomas? You're right if you answered no one. Jonathan, who will forever be known as JTT, was arguably the biggest teen idol of the decade due to his cute and approachable boy-next-door look and easygoing persona.
I caught you on the couch the other day, asleep at 4 o'clock.
Dad, I was watching Tool Time.
Acting since he was a kid, we watched him grow up thanks to his part as the coolest son on Home Improvement. JTT also capitalized on his fame with roles in films like Tom and Huck and lent his voice to the Lion King.
Stay low to the ground. Cheaters never prosper.
Okay, stay low to the ground, right, yeah.
But after he grew up, JTT pretty much put his acting days behind him in a pursuit of an Ivy League education. While he's only had some small roles here and there, along with doing some writing and directing, we can't help but heart JTT.
I saw you kissing her on TV, you dirtbag.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.